Hello, Blast Process viewers. This is PLAYExpo at Manchester 2017.
Yes, after many years of being here at 2014 and 13 and 12, probably right the way back to the 1990 maybe, but...
Yeah, but you've got an announcement, haven't you?
Yay, finally! Wulverblade is now released on Nintendo Switch and you can buy it now, after 5 years of development.
You can actually buy the game.
It's an actual buyable, livable, existing thing that's a game, and people seem to like it, and it's amazing, so...
I bet you're in a state of shock, aren't you?
Yes! I mean, 5 years of being locked up making my game, as now I'm free as a bird.
You haven't got a clue what to do next, have you?
No! I'm scared.
The real world outside.
Yeah. It's it's a great feeling. We launched 2 days ago, and the reviews have been coming in, and it's been all 8s and 9s, and it's flabbergasting. It's amazing. I mean, it's been almost tear-jerking at times just to read these things that people are writing about it, and my Twitter timeline's just exploding with comments, and yeah, it's mind-boggling. I even started to type in #WU, and Twitter auto-populated Wulverblade. I was like, it knows the hashtag exists. That's amazing.
You've arrived.
Oh, my life is complete. I can die tomorrow, so...
Well, you heard that first there, folks, didn't you? He dies tomorrow. Run the obit. I have to say though, I remember when I first saw this thing, I was attracted to it. You can see things that are polished, but you see things that make you want to go, there's something here. And I keep looking at it, and I said to you earlier on before we started talking on camera that any freeze frame at any point, and it looks like a comic strip.
Thank you. It's 5 years of relentless unwillingness to stop making it exactly how I wanted it and what we wanted it, me and the guys back in. We're two people. I have to make sure that everyone knows that it's not all me. I teamed up with my friends in the States.
There's another one?
I'm fully illustrated. I'm the art side of the game, and Darwin Media, my friends in the States, and they're the clever guys who do all the coding and making this thing a workable game. Yeah, the feedback on the art's been amazing. It's always good to hear. As an artist, you're always self-doubt, you know, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's not saying anything against the programming or the quality of the game, but it's the first thing you obviously see is the art.
Yeah, that's the case with everything. We are visual creatures, you know, you judge everything by eye initially, and then you probe further once you've done that, don't you? That's just the way we work as human beings.
Yeah, and once I saw that, it kind of got, I can't really say why it does, it gels with me a lot, and there's a great game behind it. We were playing it earlier on. It's not the easiest, but then again, I did far better than I thought I would do, because I'm more of a platform merchant than a beat 'em up merchant.
There you go. Excellent. Yeah, it's challenging. We're getting a real mixed bag of feedback on the difficulty. So we're getting the one side, which is, yeah, great, loved it, finished it in around 4 to 5 hours, 4.5 hours. And then we've got the other camp, which is, it's too hard, I can't get past level X, you know, level 1, level 3, level 4, level 5. It's too hard, you need to make it easier. So we don't, right now, we need to give it a couple of weeks of feedback to find out where it lies. If it turns out that it's just too hard for everybody, then we'll just have to put in like a baby mode maybe. So, sorry everyone.
A baby mode!
I think it was Fallout, or I can't remember, someone mentioned it to me today, and the difficulty level started off with the character with a smile, and then a grimace, and then and then for the easier mode, they put them with a dummy and a bonnet on as well. So.
Oh yeah, what time was that? Was it Fallout?
I've got Fallout in my head, but I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong. Oh, was it Wolfenstein? It might have been.
Could be.
I think
it sounds more like that.
I think it might have been. Yeah. But yeah, so if that becomes a thing and players want it, then we'll put it. We'll put it in. So.
Characters with training wheels on them.
Yeah. we wanted from the outset to make this old school hardcore arcade, and while people from that era will appreciate that and are appreciating that, the reviews are showing it. It's great. Some younger players may struggle with the difficulty. We are in a world of Dark Souls and Cuphead, and one review did say that this is the Dark Souls of 2D beat-em-ups. So maybe it'll play for us. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Well, it's great company to be amongst anyway.
Yeah.
But you landed the right sort of time zone, because Lost Kingdom being a TV success.
Yeah.
This time period, this sort of feel of history,
Yeah, I mean the history side is I don't go on about it too much because I'll sound like a massive bore. I'm a bit of a history geek, hence the whole game being based in real history. But again, the response to that's been incredible. The reviewers have been like, oh, really appreciating the historical angle of it all, which is really heartwarming for me because that's been my world for 5 years. And in my head, I knew that 99% of people would have no interest and wouldn't like the history side of it, but I didn't care. I was doing it anyway because I wanted to. And for reviewers to like it, it's like I did not expect that. So
yes, the history doesn't stop with the woad. It carries on with little things that open up to tell you more.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
But it doesn't get any face. That's the thing. You can play it, and it's not an educational game.
Oh no,
it's a proper game.
Yeah, well, the way we did it was because
that's not to know educational games aren't proper games, but you go what I mean.
I know where you're coming from. Yeah. Well, the way we handled that was in the same way that RPGs handle lore and story expansion, is that you find items and you unlock that content and you choose to read that if you want to. So in the game you'll go around, you'll find all these unlockables. So trophy hunters and achievement hunters will love it for this because there's just a phenomenal wealth of stuff to find. And that unlocks it. If you want to read it, you can read it, and if you don't want to read it, you don't have to read it. And a little alert comes up to tell you that you found something. It's up to you if you ever look at it. So the history buffs are loving it though. So
yeah. Put your games out on sale.
Is it really?
Yes.
Can't be.
It is.
Oh my God, what system?
I believe it's a Nintendo platform.
My God, I can't believe it. Yeah. In all honesty, this has become like a dream come true. If my wife said to me, like this morning, she says, stop for a second. She went, just stop. She went, think about what you've just done. Roll back 15 years and tell that person 15 years ago what you've just done now. You wouldn't have believed you've achieved this. And I was like, you know what? You're bang on right. I can't, this time last month before, I was at Nintendo HQ in there getting a tour around their Nintendo museum and then being taken for lunch. I mean, what the hell? I mean, that's like that's an alternate reality. That's not the real world.
It could be you, and it was. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Me and Evan, we went down, the two of us, Evan's the technical artist. And we went down to see him, they're showing us around all this ultra cool stuff that you're not allowed to photograph. No cameras allowed.
And that's not where you're coming from.
Oh, painful. The only photograph we were allowed to take was outside by the Nintendo sign where I'm like, looking like a complete fanboy. But yeah, I mean, that's just been amazing. Nintendo have been incredible to work with. Absolutely incredible. The relationship they built with us we would never have expected that degree of attention, and it's just amazing. Anyone who's in the games industry who wants to work on the Switch, try and do it because those guys are something else to work with, they really are.
Your first published game, Nintendo release.
I know.
I'm delighted for you, so I'm going to keep saying it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, keep doing it. Brings
Nintendo release on the Switch, yeah.
Unreal.
Throw out the website, come on, do it now.
So again, the website, Wulverblade.com. Nice and simple.
Wulverblade.com. Yeah, we get Mike to put it into the graphics, something.
Okay, brilliant.
He loves doing that, it's worked for him.
There we go, cool. Thanks for the interview, it's good to see you guys again. After the interview from about 20 years ago when we first started the project, so...
Well, it was quite late on, and I turned the corner and I saw the arcade machine, and I saw it going on the big screen, and I thought, I like that.
Excellent. Excellent. And finally, the journey is complete. Well, it's complete for the Switch. We've still got a release on PS4, Xbox One and Steam yet, but that's next month. Yeah.
Any thoughts for the future? I'm very polite there.
I hope that we can be afforded the opportunity to make a sequel, and I definitely want to do like story expansions for the game. We already have got one big update for the game which will be free for all users, which will add a new game mode, and we're saying nothing about what that is, and you'll understand why when it arrives.
I've got an idea already in my mind what I'd suggested it to be.
I already know that you don't know what it is.
I know you don't.
Possibly.
But when we finish, I'll tell you what I think.
Oh right, okay, cool. Because I know I'm going to give it away if I say anything. So no, it's a really great unlockable. Yeah, it's a great mode, and I would almost guarantee that anybody who's played the game through will play the game through again once to get this feature. Yeah, so we want to I just want people to enjoy it and play it. So I'm not even looking at sales figures or anything like that for a month. I just want to look at this great feedback that we're getting and enjoy it and roll with it. So Yeah, amazing. It's been great. It's good week so far. Good. No, damn, it's not even 48 hours since it came out. A good 30 hours since release.
All right. So have you slept? Should we say?
I had 3 hours sleep last night, 2 hours sleep the night before, and previous to that, not much either. So
Cool.
I'm operating on chocolate and McDonald's at the moment. That's not a good advice, kids. Don't do it.
I don't know. It's for me.
Tastes good. You know.
Yeah.
On that note, when this finishes, I'm going to eat some more chocolate. So you know.
Well, we normally end with a question, but you've done the question once already.
There
Can
we
you
go.
remember the question?
Hold on a minute.
This is embarrassment time.
Was it not console of choice?
It was.
It was, right. Okay, well, I always know what my answer is for that one, so.
As always, we always run with the question to end all questions, and then the mic drops in the big dramatic music interlude, and that hides this bit, but we'll keep talking to make life hard for him. And then it says Mega Drive or Super Nintendo. But I think we may need the third option in this instance.
Oh.
So exclusively, just for you, the new revised question to end all questions is going to be Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, or Nintendo Switch.
Mega Drive! Sorry, I love Nintendo Switch, I really do, but Mega Drive's where it all started. And then Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then onto the Switch. For me, everything started with the Mega Drive. That's where all this started was playing Streets of Rage and Golden Axe on the Mega Drive and being blown away. And man, they're just amazing though. They're just amazing. They hold up so well to this day. And then when I finally got my Super Nintendo, when that came out of the Mega Drive, actual Final Fight at home. And that's one of the things that we approached Nintendo with. We said, what you did for us with the SNES and Final Fight is what, in this dream world of mine, I'd love to do for new players with a new console, with a new beat 'em up. You know, give them that beat 'em up experience on a new console. And I'm rambling on, I'm sorry. So.
No, your enthusiasm's coming through. You never know, in 15, 20 years' time, you might be hosting a panel here with people saying, I remember when I saw your game.
Maybe, but probably not.
You never know.
It could be. I could be decrepit. Well, I destroyed myself when I made this game back in the year 2017. I lost all my savings and everything, and it was fun while it lasted, but with no teeth and broken glasses.
You had to sell my kidneys.
Yeah.
Well, on that, we'll end the interview and let you go and find some chocolate.
Yes, much needed. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the interview.